What's up, guys? The Witch Doctor, and I'm sorry I didn't upload on Saturday or yesterday. I was off those days, but in my defense, I don't have a defense. I'm sorry. I was extremely lazy yesterday, and on Saturday I was a little bit busy, but it's okay because today I'm showing off the Archeops deck, and this is something that happens a lot with the deck. Can you believe this? I mulliganed 4 times. That is insane. I cannot stand that about this deck. I need to add more basic Pokemon or not. I don't know. I do need to tweak the deck out a little bit. I did edit the deck a little bit. I do have ideas to put in it. I need to put Super Rods in there, that's for sure. And because the thing about this deck, it doesn't have quite a bit of longevity as I thought it would. It's actually really bad at staying around for long because it's just meant to come in there, hit you pretty hard, and that's about it. But we did get one of our better leads, which is Victini EX. Now, it's very bad lead if I don't have like Twist Mountain and an Archon right away. So this deck is quite hard to use if you don't draw into the right hand. But I actually have quite a bit of battles with this deck recorded, by the way. Sorry for that burp. I'm very sorry. But yeah, so tomorrow and even Thursday we should have a video up of this deck. I gotta say, it is actually really fun. And this battle we have right here, it's just a small one. I do have a better one for tomorrow because I figured let me give you a little taste of what the deck can do and how it functions and stuff like that. But basically, I would like to show off more of the I like to show how the deck functions at first, because this is basically what's happening. I had a bad start, and let's hopefully we can recover from this bad start, because my opponent opened up pretty hard. As you can see, he played a lot of basic Pokemon down. Granted, these aren't actually really good Pokemon, but at the same time, it's like, you know, what can you do? So I decided to get a level ball since I do have my Twist Mountain in the field, and what do you know? I get a heads, and that's very great. So I can attach 1 energy to my little Archon. He's getting ready. The power's coming. It's getting ready. The darkness is gonna descend with the wings of Archeops, boy. Anyways, I decided to add a Rescue Scarf onto my Victini. The Rescue Scarf has actually been somewhat helpful, but at the same time, I don't really need it. Like I said, I do have some substitutes I need to take out because substitutes. Well, you know what I meant by that. I do have some cards I need to take out for Super Rods, and maybe an occasional, maybe 2 Ultra Balls will do it. I think another Ultra Ball will be very helpful because, as you can see, I decided to Skylift for my Ultra Ball here, and I do not see it anywhere, which is very unfortunate, unless I'm blind, which I am blind. I saw it there, because the whole time you see, look I even passed it up like 3 times, and I said, you know what, I can't see it, fuck it, why not? And it's very unfortunate. I ended up passing up the Ultra Ball when it would have came pretty much in handy right about now. But it's okay. We all make mistakes. It's fine. The fact that I only run 1 is probably the problem, because, you know, you don't really see it that often, and then they kind of look alike, Level Ball and Ultra Ball, so my bad. But then I end up drawing the Ultra Ball, which is like even more of a slap to the face now that I look at it, and I was all like, hey, I end up having the Ultra Ball. And knowing me, I still don't realize it. I really don't. That is the sad part. I still do not realize that I drew the Ultra Ball until I actually use it. So yeah, that was so dumb my part. You have no idea, like, after I watched this back again, I just like facepalm so hard, like it really threw me off. So anyways, back to this. I used Professor's Letter to get a Fire Energy and a Fighting Energy, because I think I only run 1 Fire Energy in the entire deck. So that was something right there. I think. I'm not too sure. But yeah. So we get a Plume Fossil out of the prizes. And like I said, I really like this deck, and here we finally have our Archeops out in the field, ready to wreck some house. Gotta fucking do stuff, man. I'm sorry for my language. I realize that, well, I'm not sorry for my language because it's my channel, so I guess I can say whatever I want. Anyways, so here we're going to go with the Swift Dive, doing a clean 120 damage with this attack. I don't use the word clean all that often. I forgot exactly where I got it from. I think I got it from one of the Mr. Clean commercials when I was like, it was some Mr. Clean commercial that said the word clean over and over again, and it was just very annoying. I saw it like late last night, and I was, I said it now. But yeah, anyways, as you can see, this is the beautiful thing about this Archeops. I do run one of the Ancient Power Archeops, but with the Plasma Blast Archeops, they're amazing because they all have free retreat. Now, as if you didn't know before, like if you would have saw my deck list video, the Swift Dive actually goes from 100 base power to 50 if your HP is 50 or below. Now, since I did get hit with 60, that means my HP is around 60, and not wanting to risk getting hit once more, I decided to just retreat out since I do have a fresh Archeops in the bench. He's ready to come out, and I end up getting the Plume Fossil off once more, and I end up getting another Archeops. So we are just rolling with the Archeops. Archons, I'm sorry. We have plenty of Archons ready to go. We have 2 Archeops, 1 Archon on the bench waiting. And as you can see, I do run Super Potion because Super Potion does help out quite a bit. It restores up to 60 of your HP, but you only have to discard 1 energy. Compared to Max Potion, you gotta discard everything, but at the same time, it doesn't really hurt Archeops that much since it's not too much of a costly attacker. It only takes 2 energy to use a Swift Dive, and for 100 damage, I can't complain. So adding a muscle band to it is very helpful, and for some reason, I don't know why, I was really thinking about the Muck, because for some reason I thought the Muck had more HP, but then I looked and I was like, oh, it's only 100, so we're fine. So here I decide to evolve the last Archon to the Archeops, which is the Ancient Power one, so no more evolving for this guy. He is done. And that also means I can't evolve either. But it's fine because I do have 2 Archons on the field, and the Ancient Power one isn't exactly that bad of an attacker either. I mean, for 3 energies, it does do 60, and that's kind of bad, but it does do 10 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so that's pretty good. I'm not gonna complain. I can't complain, honestly. This deck is actually really fun to use for me. It's one of my favorites so far. I do plan to use my Houndoom deck again soon, but how things are going, I don't really see that many Team Plasma decks at all. Or, it's not that I don't see them, I don't see them enough. Let me just put it that way, because I don't see them to the point where I can use the Houndoom deck effectively. But yeah, so we'll see how that works in the future. But yeah, guys, doing a nice 180 damage to the Bouffalon, but thanks to his Bouffer ability, it would have been 200. But yeah, that was the last prize of the game, and that was an okay game. This was just, not the best game, honestly, but it's just showing you what Archeops can do. Bye, guys.